If you're broke, this one's for you, because this is why broke guys get more women than rich guys. Now, I can tell you firsthand, when I was broke, I was slaying the most puss I've ever slayed in my life. Why is that? Well, let's get right into it. Broke guys compensate with personality. We have no money. We have no money to take you to these nice restaurants. We have no money to travel with you. We have no money to do anything except for work on the fly, work with our personality. Rich guys compensate with money and status, meaning they can skip over the whole personality part, take her to Turks and Caicos, she has a good experience, but she realizes there's no actual connection with the guy himself. She's more connected with what they're doing, okay? She's more connected with the steak, with the beach side property, okay? Next, I have broke guys still climb trees. What I mean by that is broke guys still know how to have childlike fun, where you just, walk outside, go play in the grass, go play in the trees, go do these childlike things that get her back into her childlike self, because nobody actually likes being an adult. Maybe one or two people, but most people want to still be kids. And nobody knows how to do that better than a broke guy with no actual responsibilities. Once you get super rich, more money, more problems, okay? Rich guys wine and dine. That's what they like to do. They like to sit you down, get you a nice meal, take you to a nice place, and that's it. You realize that it's not super active, and when it is, once again, you're not really building a connection with him, you're building a connection with the experience. Even if you go jet skiing, yeah, that's a fun experience, but you could have had fun doing that with yourself or anyone else, okay? But the broke guy knows how to make an experience out of anything. And that leads us to our next point. Broke guys create memories, okay? We know how to create an experience that sticks with you forever. That sticks with you forever because it was so real. It was so naturally it just naturally made her feel something, and she never loses that in her mind. She's like, oh my gosh, like he took me up on that hill and we watched the sunset and it was beautiful. We didn't spend any money, but it was like one of the best dates I've ever been on. Okay? While rich guys create transactions. They're like, okay, let's go get you that Birkin bag. Let's go to the mall and get you a nice dress. Let's go to the mall and get you that ring you wanted. Okay? They create transactions, which, yeah, some girls are super into that. They're like, oh my gosh, I just got my Birkin. But a lot of the real girls that you want are not these gold digger kinds. So you want to create actual memories that last in her mind, okay? You want to be that guy that she doesn't forget, and broke guys do it best. Next, broke guys earn respect, okay? So they're actually having to do things to earn your respect. Whether that's just being the leader, being the masculine guy, being stoic, we earn your respect over time, whereas a rich guy just expects it. He expects, oh, I just spent $1,000 on you, like, you better freaking respect me. I'm rich, you better respect me. I built this empire, and you're not going to respect me? Are you crazy? You know what? I'm not taking you to Turks and Caicos. We can go to Cheesecake Factory in your home city. That's it. Okay? Rich guys expect respect because for the longest time, these rich guys, they've just expected to be respected. Okay? They have these master classes where they show up and everybody's, way below them and treating them like a king. But some women don't want to treat you like a king until you earn it. Okay? And broke guys earn respect the best. Next is broke guys make her belly laugh. They make her laugh with tears in her eyes, okay? They make her laugh so hard that she says, oh, I've never laughed that hard ever in my life. While rich guys make her nervous laugh. Rich guys are saying stuff that she doesn't think is that funny, but she's nervous laughing because she doesn't want to sacrifice the Birkin bag. She needs the Birkin bag, so she needs to nervous laugh with you. And no matter what, she's always going to feel indebted, which makes her not be able to let down her guard enough to even belly laugh. Even if you said the same thing that the broke guy said, she won't laugh as hard because she feels like she needs to laugh. She feels the pressure of needing to laugh, okay? Next, broke guys tease her like he's known her forever, okay? So he teases her like he's already known her for years. He calls her out on this and that. He makes fun of her appearance, in a playful way. He makes fun of her. Maybe she's clumsy. He makes fun of her for being clumsy. You know, you get the point. He teases her like he's known her for a long, long time, and she's going to say, oh, I feel like I've known you forever. Whereas the rich guy compliments her like he just met her. She shows up to the date. All he can think about doing is saying, oh, wow, you look so pretty. You're a very beautiful woman. You know, complimenting her external appearance mostly. But he's never going to break that barrier where you feel like, you know, you're safe. She feels safe with you. She feels comfortable with you. He's never going to break that barrier. He's always just going to be on that first date feel where it actually feels like a first date, whereas your date felt like the 5th or 6th date, okay? Next, broke guys are unattached to outcomes. So we don't care what happens at the end of the day. If we break up, and we're on to the next. We're broke anyway, so we know we can't, we know we're not the best guy for you. We're broke. Your dad's not very impressed with us. Our own father's not that impressed with us. You know, we got a lot of work we got to do, and that's what we're doing. When you break up with us, we go right into self-improvement. Focus on that fully 100%. So we're unattached to the outcomes, which makes her want you more, okay? Whereas rich guys need outcomes in their favor. If something doesn't work out in the rich guy's favor, he acts like a little baby. Give me that ring back. Give me that Birkin back. I'm going to need that Birkin. You know, look at everything I did for you. And you're going to leave me? You're going to treat me like that? You don't treat anybody like that. I'm going to destroy your life. Okay? That's how rich guys act. Now, am I talking about every rich guy? No. Next, broke guys have problems for her to fix. We're broke. Maybe we're a little toxic. Maybe we can't hold down a job. This and that. But there's a lot of problems that she sees and she says, oh, well, I feel so much emotion for him. Maybe I can fix him. Maybe I can help him improve his life, become a better man. Whereas a rich guy makes her feel obsolete. He doesn't need her to cook. He's got a private chef. He doesn't have any problems. He's got a good job. He doesn't have any issues doing anything. And if he doesn't know how to do something, he can hire somebody else to do it. Whereas the broke guy, he might need to do something himself. He might need to figure out how to change his brakes. He might need to figure out how to fix the washer, how to fix the refrigerator, because he can't even afford somebody to come fix it. Okay? Rich guys make her feel unneeded, obsolete, and women hate feeling obsolete, okay? And finally, broke guys make her feel at home. They feel very at home with broke guys because all these steps, she feels safe. She feels like she can open up. She feels like she can be herself. There's no facade she needs to put up. There's no act she has to put on. He just is who he is. She just is who she is. They connect. They have chemistry. They live happily ever after. Whereas rich guys make her feel insecure. She's always going to feel at least 20 steps behind. She's always going to feel like you might just leave her for a younger woman as she gets older. She's going to feel all these different emotions that she's not going to feel with the broke guy because she knows she was with the broke guy when he was broke, which makes him more likely to stay with her long term because he sees she's a real one, she's a ride or die. Whereas this rich guy, you know, he didn't need you 5 seconds ago. He doesn't need you now. He doesn't need you 10 years from now. He just never needed you. Women love to feel needed. Women love to feel at home, okay? So guys, even if you're not broke, you still need to act broke. So in my next video, I'm gonna teach you all the steps of how to act broke even if you're not, okay? That's gonna keep a woman's interest. That's gonna keep her in love with you. And that's gonna make her not feel uncomfortable, okay? Because even if you're rich, you still need to act broke. And I'll see you guys in that next video.